Hi everyone. This stream just started with me clicking the record locally button and was not happening before that. So we just began now. Ignore that chat has seemingly been going for a minute.
I would say something, but you wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't, and I think I know what you're gonna say, and I think you know better than to say it.
Yeah, you think I know better than to say it.
And I think you even bringing that up is contentious because now chat's gonna be like, say it, but if you do say it, I'm kicking you off the stream.
Oh, I'm not. That's our whole bit. We are keeping this under wraps.
It's true. How's everyone doing today? How are you doing today, Holly?
I'm doing okay.
That's good. What's did you set up your VR yet, by the way? This is unrelated to the stream we're doing.
It's set up. I don't have any trackers or anything. It's just the Quest 2.
Well, I don't have any trackers or anything.
I don't really need to like set anything up. It's just
whatever.
It's just there.
Do you use Steam VR or do you use like Steam Link or something?
I use Steam VR via the fucking. Well, I actually do two different ways. I either do the fucking Meta Link, or I use Virtual Desktop.
Okay. Well, because I run Steam VR through the Meta whatever thing, through the Meta runtime, and it sucks. And I wish I could completely avoid using Meta for any of it. Trackers are expensive. Well, also I just don't think that the Quest 2 is like compatible with trackers. I think it just doesn't use them, right? Because it has like the cameras in the headset wirelessly.
Yeah.
But I have an Oculus Rift, so I have to use trackers, which I think is cooler because I think setting up trackers around the room is neat and cool. And I have to imagine it does a better job of maintaining accuracy. Doesn't lose calibration.
Both of them do pretty decent.
Yeah, but yours is like just keeping track of calibration in relativity to itself. Mine is using trackers, so they're better. Dragonair Medic William, thank you for the follow. All that is to say, my VR is cooler than yours because it has cables and wires coming out of it. So I feel like I'm jacking off Major Kusanagi every time I put on my VR. Reword that sentence into a way that made sense and wasn't stupid. Thank you. In your brain, just go ahead and do that for me. Thank you so much.
Yo, could you screeb that game for me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? I meant to say that I'm jacking in like Major Kusanagi does in the movie, but it did not work. Because jacking in is what they do in Mega Man, I think.
And Mega Man is Mega Man fucking Battle Network.
This is a work of fiction, by the way.
Yeah, so I've seen. Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
I thought this was real at first.
Chat, I just gotta let you all know, I'm so sorry. This didn't happen. So for anyone who's really excited, this did not happen.
I'm sorry, but I have to say it. The palpable Yuri is not real.
Damn. It's so sad. So this is like, I keep saying this is like a Phoenix Wright is gay, but Phoenix Wright is already gay.
Okay, so yeah, so all I will say is the main character and her rival, which will be introduced towards the end, are written with the same kind of tension that Phoenix and Miles have.
Okay. The problem is, I don't mean to be rude, Holly, but you sometimes refer to things as having Yuri, and then I watch them and I'm like, there were just two girls on screen at one point next to each other.
No. This is like they are already in each other's heads. It's great.
Okay. I'm just not over Gameaverse is the thing.
Oh, shut up.
You oversold it. I don't know what to say other than you oversold it.
Okay.
You were like, there's Yuri in it. And then I looked and there was literally one scene where the main character was in a photograph with a different girl. And you were like, that's the Yuri. And I looked at you hurt.
Look, when pickings are sparse, you got to find it where you can.
Pickings are not sparse. Yuri is everywhere.
And I've consumed a lot of it.
More. If you've consumed a lot of
Okay.
Yuri, then you should know that a picture of two women together is not good enough. Anyway.
It could be. But just for my own sanity, if anyone in this chat has played this game, can y'all attest to the fact that there is Yuri in it?
Oh, well, see, the thing is, I do believe there will be Yuri in this because I can tell. I can sniff it
can
out.
tell.
I can sniff it out.
Your Yuri senses are tingling.
I was just a little cautious with Gameaverse, rightly so, because I'm sorry. Just
Someone in
know,
chat says nodding attestment.
yeah, no, I could tell with this one. I could tell from the art style. And I don't know. Gameaverse didn't pass this. This is not an indictment of Gameaverse's quality as a show, but in terms of like its Yuri-ness, it did not pass the sniff test. But maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe it'll be maybe Ross O'Donovan will prove me a fool.
Yeah, this game stinks of gay women, someone said. But just to get a few things out of the way,
Yeah.
because we'll meet these characters pretty quickly.
Don't spoil anything. If you say anything that's a spoiler, I'll blow up the stream.
It's not
Okay.
spoilers,
Yay.
because they're the first three characters we meet.
If you say their names, I'll blow up the stream.
I won't be saying their names. I'm just saying you're voicing our protagonist,
Okay.
and you and I will each take one of the other two.
Okay. Sounds good. I was actually gonna. I was thinking maybe we should have figured that out prior to streaming, but oh well. We move. Spoiler: they're women and they like other women. Okay. Giving you a 1 minute timeout.
How could you do that?
I said no.
can't
I
believe-
said no spoilers.
No, not you. The person who spoiled.
Oh yeah, Umi. That's you're off 6, so this counts as your anime for the day. Wahoo! Also, Vi, unrelated to stream, I just got to the part of Nichijou, the anime, where like yeah, for one, this is just a gay woman that I'm looking at here. I just got to the part of Nichijou where Nano joins the school, and so I met the science teacher.
Yay!
And that show loves Yuri baiting me. It pisses me off so much.
We love Nichijou.
I'm so pissed off at Nichijou. I'm having a great time with it and it's good, but they love to Yuri bait me and it.
I love Nano so much.
Yeah, Nano's very trans.
She's
I'm
very
sorry.
trans.
A character
and
that
she's
constantly is like, I just want to be like a normal girl. Can you please like make me a normal? Can you please change my body to make me a normal girl? How could you not be trans? You're a trans
Yeah,
woman,
no,
Nano.
very-
Welcome
very-
in.
very trans, very lesbian, and very just adorable and huggable.
She's such a failure. You love her. I like that she tased a kid and then just bolted. That was funny.
I forgot that she did that.
But she's like, I have this special thing that will make Nano the robot like shut down, and it's just a straight up taser. And then she just tases some random kid and then just bails. So that was cool.
I would love to have a sweet roll dispenser in my arm.
It's in her forehead.
It's in her forehead?
Yes, the thing that comes
No,
out of
there's a second bit.
the thing that comes out of her
where-
arm isn't a sweet roll.
Whatever the thing is, it's the cake.
Yeah, but the sweet roll, the sweet bun comes out of her forehead. Yeah,
It's
it's a Swiss roll cake comes out of her arm.
Swiss roll. Sorry, that's what I was looking for.
Can't believe this has happened to you. It'll happen again. Stay on guard.
All right, so we've been here like what, 10 minutes already? You want to start?
No, I'm fine just chilling for a bit. Not every stream has to be like gaming. Wow, look at me game. I'm miming holding a controller in my hand. Sometimes you just
Serena,
have. Yeah.
we gotta go, Serena.
Why? What'll happen if we take our time?
They'll get you.
I'd like to see him fucking try. You don't know this, but I'm actually streaming from a vehicle that is going 300 miles an hour right now.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm streaming from the Indy 500. So I'd like to see them fucking try and get me. Lightning McQueen is helping me out. You ever think about what it would be? You want to be chased? I don't want to be caught. You ever think about what it would be like to be trans in the Cars world and how it probably is just like going to a mechanic?
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of a real Theseus ship situation over there because they're literally probably just like replacing parts. If you take a car engine and then take it out and put it into the body of a different car, is that like their brain? Does that work?
Christ.
I think Lightning McQueen will transition in Cars 5.
5.
Has there been a Cars 4 yet?
No, there's
Fuck it,
only been 3.
I'm still calling my shot. Cars 5, Lightning McQueen transitions. Woke 2 is back, baby.
Woke 2 is back.
Maybe it'll be Woke 3 by then, I don't know. The boys are manual and the girls are automatic. Wrong. The girls are absolutely the manual cars. And your girl car lets out Yuri moans every time you touch the stick shift. Are organ donors just cars they can salvage parts from? Maybe, but we're talking about how to make them transgender right now. If you take enough... I guess you could say this for people too. Someone who transitions not by going and getting like typical procedures, but by getting organ donations from women slowly over time until her entire body is, she just ship feces herself. You're so glad you can drive manual. I can too, but I don't have, I had a manual car, but I don't anymore. Although now I just bike everywhere, and bikes are also all women. Anyway, that's probably good enough for today. We'll get to the game next time.
Bye.
I'm joking. I'm joking. If you have all your organs replaced, are you the same person or are you different? Let's find out. New game.
Ship of Theseus versus the Japanese Golden Temple.
Twilight, thank you for the follow. That's just like that.
Twilight Sparkle?
I think it was Twilight from Electric Light Orchestra. That's my interpretation. And can we slowly replace your brain one wrinkle at a time? We can do whatever we want, but it might not go well.
You're still stuck in Daikon 4. I
like Daikon 4. That's why it's my sub.
Very good.
It's why it's my sub like image. Okay, back. Got your beer. Got your crisps. Got your Ritalin. Yahoo!
That's the fucking life.
Hi, Audrey.
Let's go.
Almost done with lunch. What do you got for lunch? What's on the docket for lunch today, Audrey? I feel like I just really I wanna stay on the starting screen or on the like title screen until people in chat start getting angry about me moving on, and then I want to stay on the starting scene screen even longer, and then I want to stay on the starting scene screen 10 minutes longer. Huh? Oh, a Discord lunch. I'll go take a look. What are we looking at here?
Yo,
that looks. Oh fuck, that does look. I actually it's funny you posted that, Audrey. I was gonna ask Lenny to go pick up Hawaiian barbecue later today if he was up for it. I was gonna be like, Lenny, can you please go get Serena, friend? If you stay here any longer, you will steal her fit. That's bullshit, Violet. You already have her fit. I know you. You don't need to. You've already stolen it ages ago. You have this exact outfit. I'm sure of it. Your job bought it all for you for AAPI month? Nice. So next month, gay burger. Every burger is gay, but that's great.
Yeah.
What other shit are people posting in my... Steam Deck is $789 minimum. Yeah, did you see the Steam Deck for the 1 terabyte costs $1,000 now? That they increased the price on the Steam Deck by $300.
I'm gonna kill some.
And it's still out of stock, which is really funny. It's a $300 price increase on a system you can't buy. Yay! Don't you love everything?
You can have it even less now.
That's me responding to that news. I'm a horse that barks and bites. Hopes and dreams destroyed. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh, 007 came out today. I can't wait to play shittier Hitman. The Steam frame is going to cost $2,000, isn't it?
Apparently, both Jacksepticeye and Chris Chan show up in the 007 game.
That okay.
Not even voice cameos. It's straight up them.
Great. I have very little opinion on that. We're moving on. In your joyous whimsical life, you've chosen between building Legos and play 007 tonight. It's over. You're not going to be able to make a choice. You're done for. I need to play. I keep meaning to stream the Hitman games, and I keep not doing that. I think I'm just sad that I couldn't get it to work in VR, and that every solution I looked up online to get it to work in VR did not work. Anyway, I can't wait to get a Steam frame so I can stream in VR better, and I'm so glad it's going to launch for a reasonable price.
Steam frame at a reasonable price?
Steam frame at a reasonable price. Chat, what are your thoughts on Steam frame at a reasonable price? Holly, what are your thoughts at Steam frame for a reasonable price?
I wish it was.
Well, it's not any price right now because it doesn't exist. No clue what a Steam frame is. It's the new Valve VR that they're making. You hope it gets more expensive? I hope it gets more expensive after I buy one. Well, I guess that means I hope it never gets more expensive because I will not be buying one. One of my favorite
posts ever made is just it's in response to things saying first shipment of Steam machines arrives in the US, and someone said, wow, the first post for the 1800s.
Sure me, there isn't a price for it yet, but considering the fact that the Steam Deck just got a $300 price increase, the Steam frame is probably going to cost at minimum like $1,500. I've seen this, Audrey. This is really good. Here, hold on. I'm gonna drag this picture into stream. I think I can do that, right? Yes. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Is the Steam frame going to be better than the Valve Index? Well, it's going to be wireless for one, and it's going to be like its own computer so that you can play it without connecting it to a PC. Okay, get that shit out of here. I do have this other image too. I have this one. The cool elf from Final Fantasy VII that punches you. Bye, Audrey. What is image 6? Oh, it's Kick Challenger. What else do I have here? What is HMOG? Oh, this, hear me out, guys. Got it. That one's good. I'm just looking at my, I'm not eating food, that's a lie. Sorry, I'm looking at my, like, stream. This image is just called Ape. Awesome. Holly, can you look at my stream and see the image I have on my OBS titled Ape?
I see it. I've seen Ape before.
Okay. I don't know why that one's called that.
Don't know either.
Plinko, does this still work? I think this might be broken. Yeah, Plinko's busted. Plinko doesn't do anything anymore. Get out of here. Whoa! A Kingdom Hearts 2 info bar that has nothing on it. That's cool. Does that just stay there the entire time? It's gonna go away, right? There we go. I got weird shit in my OBS. I should like clean this out sometime.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds like a good idea. Okay,
let's play the damn game. I feel everyone getting mad at me, including you, Holly. I can hear it in your voice. You're so pissed. You want to hurt me. You want to hurt me bad well, style.
I did mumble. We've minutes.
new case. I guess we're doing episode 0 because I
Episode 0.
don't have episode 1 or 2.
Episode 0 is short enough that it should be doable in one stream.
Okay. Wait. I have to make it so the sound is coming out of my headphones instead of out of my computer speakers. And that requires me to relaunch the game. Okay. Yay. Hi, Disassembly. To be frank, you don't think anyone cares? People are so mad. There's people that want to kill me for this.
Umi has it right. Can you stop being frank? I want you to be Shroomy again.
Now that it's coming out of my headphones, I can hear the music and it's really good. So I think maybe we'll just stay here and listen to it for a minute.
I am going to kill you.
Wahoo! Wahoo! Holly, who do you think would
Don't
win?
say that to me saying I'm going to kill you.
Holly, who do you think would win in like an actual honest to God fist fight? You or me? It's me. I would win. I'd kick your ass, I'm sorry to say.
In a fist fight?
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Honestly, you probably would.
Serena, I swear to God, I'll fly up there. Yay, my friend Violet's gonna come visit me. Yahoo! Yay, we can go get shitty Chinese food. we can bike over. I'll take you on a bike ride over to Pando Exprando.
Pando is Sprambo.
Can I maybe be more like Saruni? Everything I do is like Saruni because I am Saruni. So no matter how I act, it is Saruni style. Oh, fuck yeah, Panda Express. Wrong. Panda Express sucks ass, but Violet always talks about how much she likes it, even though it's objectively not good. Of the devil. Whoa! Okay, we're in.
You need to screen share again.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. You're up.
Rain sizzles off the neon above me. The summer shower creates a noted uptick in the flickering of holograms down the street, and a slight blunting of the night's ambience. Emphasis on slight. Lights, cameras, and constant noise. The city's got insomnia, with the uneven heart rate to prove it. There's no escaping the secondhand nervous energy of it all, but I'm plenty acclimated. Just a wave of worries cresting on the surface while I hold my breath deep below. Besides, a microdose of nightlife anxiety suits my mood just fine. Because if I'm not careful, this client of mine's gonna die in jail. Morgan!
No.
Criminal attorney! It's hard to get away with murder these days. People are still presumed innocent, at least on paper. But by the time they're in cuffs, there's hardly any shadow of doubt left. Because this whole world's lit up, mapped out, never unknown and always online. Whether it's incandescent or neon or hollow, whether it's LCD, LED, or just the nearest phone screen, there's lights shining on every last pixel of the map. And someone's always watching. What game is this? Of the devil, it's in the title of the stream. Learn to read, please. Solitude's a rarity. Anonymity is scarce. Huh?
Sorry, just learn to read, please. Is really funny.
Well, they should. It's good to know how to be. It's good to have the ability to be literate. See, if I was illiterate, I wouldn't rude for no reason. I wasn't rude for no reason. I was rude because you didn't look at the title of the stream. There was a reason behind it. And criminal defense attorneys aren't exactly flush with customers. So you take whatever clients you can get. You don't balk at public defender work, no matter the hour. And should you find yourself in one of the last dark, quiet corners left in the whole world, well, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Not that there's much else I can do until my phone.
Counselor, your public defender contract has been approved. You are expected at the 254th precinct. Present your ID at the door to enter.
Hold on, someone, sorry if that's such a chore for you to ask the title of the game, poor me. Yeah, it hurts! When someone asks me the name of the game, it hurts a lot. It hurts so bad. I fucking, look at what happens. All of my bones break and I turn into a shrimp when you ask me the name of the game. Fuck! Ah! Anyway, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Holly, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, yay! Wahoo! Yippee!
I'm alive.
Did you read
I
this
read the
line?
thing. I did.
Okay, cool.
Arrive at least 15 minutes early.
I'll try. Looks like the paperwork came through. It's nearly 3:15 now. 90 minutes since I took the job. Probably makes it about 2 hours since they finally got smart enough to ask for a lawyer. They're really smart. Well, I've used that time to get some rest. Because now that I'm here, things are gonna get busy. Hi, Rat. Yeah, I'm a shrimp for now. Of the Devil, episode 0. And he shall appear. Disable tutorials. You can turn them back on in the settings.
I think you should enable tutorials.
Okay. Bye, Umi. Good luck at whatever you're stepping away from the stream for. Suspect, hashtag not found. Make it trend. Precinct 254.
Free my man.
Huh?
Free my man.
That's what I'm saying. It's a goddamn ghost town. With nothing but a hologram for a welcoming party. I'm here about a homicide. High clearance rates be damned. You'd think they'd treat it with a little more gravitas. But whatever, if I'm that unimportant, they've got no right to complain if I take my sweet time getting checked in. And I should take my time. Information's like cash in my line of work. You've gotta spend it to make it. And if you're flat broke, no one will give a shit what you have to say. So let's see if I can't poke around and shake some change loose. Press the phone button or tap the phone icon in the top left to access the pause menu where you can save, load, and check settings. Look around for points of interest you can check to investigate the area. You'll earn credit for investigating anything and everything you can. Credit is both a measure of your information gathering skills and your own credibility. So don't go broke. This is really cute. I really like this playing card. I need to turn down the volume. This game is so loud for me right now. Where's the menu that was up here? Hold on. Evidence, articles, save game, customize phone. Nope. Oh my god, it's so loud. Settings. Master volume. There, that's much better. Is this Danganronpa? Yeah, this is Danganronpa.
Yeah, it might as well be. It's Phoenix Wright plus Danganronpa.
Danganronpa is already Phoenix Wright. Quick bar. Look. WASD. Wow. Hold on, I'm looking at Alt Progress. That didn't do anything. Control. Oh.
I think that's progress and not progress.
Shh.
I think that's just to like advance text or whatever.
If you make me look like a fool in front of chat again, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Serena.
Yeah?
You've been a fool the whole time.
That's not true. Chat, you don't think I'm a fool, right? You all think I'm really capable and confident and
Chat, you know what to do.
No, I'm setting well, we can't know for sure from 9 periods what the answer would be. The medium's cracked in the corner. Looks bad, but my phone's made of the same stuff, and I'm rolling the dice every time it falls off the sofa. Could probably null the warranty on one of these things with a loud sneeze. At least it's not broken. Looks like the usual 1-to-1 ratio of public health alerts and inoffensive pop culture trivia you always get served at the state buildings. But there's a few missing persons, too. 1 year of silver plan coverage, courtesy of Caduceus?
Caduceus.
Caduceus. Isn't that what Poe from Kung Fu Panda says?
He's...
As a reward for any... Silver's no joke. Family must be getting desperate. Oh, look at that. Look at that. An actual police lineup. It's like I walked into a museum. Though museums tend to feel expensive and clean. Dusty, forgotten, probably lots of unpacked boxes. The homicide department's more like an attic. Hard to believe they were ever so busy they had witnesses making IDs in the lobby. Then again, it's hard to believe they were ever doing lineups in the first place. Are you certain? Wasn't it dark? Did you know that during traumatic events, memory formation is blah blah blah? Poking holes in that setup must have been like shooting fish in a barrel, all during billable hours. But there's no room to sow doubt anymore, not when a modded witness can just submit their testimony as a video recording. Assuming their phone didn't automatically file a police report for them. Was that Ina glitching up behind the desk? It does kind of look like Ina, I think.
A little bit, yeah. It does a little bit, but it's not.
How do you know that?
Because I've fucking played this game.
Oh. Wait, you've played this before?
Yeah. I played it all the way
Boring! Boring! Now we're not gonna get surprised.
You're gonna get surprised.
No, because I can absorb the knowledge of anyone I'm streaming with.
Okay, what am I thinking right now?
I can't say that on stream, Holly. I don't want to get banned from the platform.
You can't say bacon?
Holly! I don't want to get banned! Shush! High traffic hallways, utilitarian furnishing, multiple screening situations. Pragmatic brutalism so textbook it could teach freshman level architecture. I think it's brutalist and also liminal. Can almost hear the building drone on and on about concrete and iron and hard right angles. The civil planning equivalents of battle scars. From a fight won so long ago, they're starting to look ridiculous. I'm sure it was all very imposing when it was built, but walking in here now, with crime rates where they are, feels like hospice for very heavy-handedness. Very heavy-handedness. Fuck! I fucked up.
It's okay.
It's not. A data pad? I'll bite. Even when they're more advertisement than article, they can still be informative. In a flowery, roundabout, corporate propaganda sort of way. Keep an eye out for articles in the environment. They offer insight on the world around you and credit towards your investigation. Articles are added to your phone's reading list after you first read them. Choose the proper takeaway after reading them, and you'll earn additional bonus credit too. Subway fixes axed. City to refocus on canopy. Oh no, do they not have? Is this not like a walkable city?
No, fuck no.
But it's the future. Why don't they just have robots build a walkable city for everyone? Why would technology?
Serena, it's a bad future.
What? But it's so high tech. Why would they not simply just use the technology to make everyone's lives better?
They didn't destroy the Metal Sonic projector or the Badnik spawner, so.
Oh, gotcha. Because Sonic went to prison because we failed to protect him from prison.
Yeah, Sonic's in prison in this universe.
Damn. Oh, is that that's gonna be chapter 3? Getting Sonic out of prison.
Yeah. You want me to do this?
Hold on. This is the future where the Steam frame releases at 2000 USD, so it's our future.
Oh.
Marxism requires breaking Sonic out of prison. He was always writing about that.
I love that hedgehog.
It's really unrealistic. Obviously, if a society had the means to make everyone's lives better, they would make it worse on purpose. Yeah, like the only reason shit sucks so bad right now in our life is because we don't have technology. But if we had technology and didn't all have to bang rocks together to stream on twitch.tv, then everything would be good and no one would have any problems. By the way, my stream is rock powered.
Shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway,
Do you want me to read this?
Yeah, go for it.
Declaring the subway tunnel to be irreparably flooded, city engineers announced this week that all plans to drain and repair the system were being suspended indefinitely. Saltwater damage to sensitive electronic cabling and erosion of key tunnel fixtures were cited as reasons for why 89% of the subway system was evaluated as critically compromised or worse. Civil engineering efforts will be refocused on maintenance and expansion of the hybrid super infrastructure system that weaves together trams, highways, walkways, and skyscrapers into the canopy high above our city streets. Reactions to the announcement could be characterized as blasé. It's been years since subways last ran, and decades since they last ran on schedule. Most citizens have long since given up hope on them ever making a comeback.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Where's my phone? Where's my damn phone?
Yeah, because you got to get the takeaway.
Where's the thing?
It's gonna quiz you and then it's gonna give it to you. It's all right. I can give you the answer.
Don't do that. It's my fault. It's my fault. I deserve the pain. Ballsy of them putting the paywall there. As if I'd reach my wallet after having to read words like aesthetical. Yeah, we definitely read that word. Besides, I got the gist of it. The takeaway is that the city will be focusing its efforts on the canopy. There will be increased scrutiny surrounding the canopy now that there's no plan B. It's a massive project with a massive budget. Lines the pockets of a lot of people, big and small. None of them would appreciate bad press at the moment, not when the Councilman Long's already thoroughly chummed the waters. All right, I've taken in all the scenery and learned as much as I can here. Wait, can I read it now? Yay!
Yeah, that's really what you need to know is just that everyone's fucked, so they're focusing on this canopy project to try to make a lot of money.
So the canopy is like the equivalent of the Hyperloop then?
Sort of?
Like how your Morgan voice is similar to your Space Dread voice? Look, I have a voice for women that look a little bit kind of like bored and unwilling to express openly, okay?
Honestly, I think you're doing great. My only criticism is just go even more flat.
You have criticisms? Does anyone else want to criticize me?
Legitimately just do the same thing, but act like you don't believe a word you're saying.
That's what I would sound like if I was in pain for 1,000 years. Just that for 1,000 years.
You're such a good voice actress.
Yeah, thank you. I'm pretty talented. Basically, I can do angry. I can do sad. I can do in pain. Ow! Ouchie! I can do happy. Yay!
Don't forget old man.
Sorry, this sucks. I'm done with this bit.
Don't forget old man.
Yeah, old man. Froggy.
That's Big the cat.
Yeah, Big the cat's like 90 years old.
Froggy.
Froggy, where are you?
The name of the game is Of the Devil.
Don't answer that question. If someone asks you that question, do you want to answer it, Holly?
Should I just say, can you read?
You should just say it's in the title of the stream and then get really mean and aggressive about it.
You deserve to die. Read the title.
That's better. Reel it in a bit, though. 10% less?
You deserve to die. Read the title.
No, I meant like the word choice.
Oh.
You deserve to have all of your fingers. No, you deserve to. You don't deserve to die. You deserve to have all your fingers broken. Let's take it easy,
Fury
okay?
Isn't real. Read the title.
I've taken in all the scenery and learned as much as I can here. Time to get checked in.
To read the title, die.
You deserve to read the title. Die. What's the name of the game again? This is Resident Evil 4. Just start lying, Holly, please and thank you. If someone asks, just lie. Thank you.
This is Mario RPG.
It booted up fine. So far, so good.
Good morning.
Morgan, here for the public defender contract?
Could you please provide your name and... Great! Please stand still for a moment.
I wouldn't call intake hollows charming, more like harmless. But that's probably what the designers are aiming for. People don't mind a quirk or two in their tech, so long as it never speaks out of turn.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble placing you. Could you please provide your name and date of birth?
So far, so good, was it? Well, I don't want them to scan my face. Scan my card. Say, why don't you just scan my ID card?
Great! Now, could you just confirm your date of birth for me?
Why do they even bother asking? My birthday's on the damn ID card and my profile.
Let's check Morgan's profile.
Whoa, she was born on Christmas.
After Christmas.
In July.
HHH Greg.
Drink whiskey sour. Talent can fall asleep in any. I can do that too. I can fall asleep in wild ways. And I dislike jogging and I hate commercials. I like puzzles. I don't like smoking. I don't know what my blood type is. Holly, do you know what your blood type is? You don't have to say it on stream, but do you know?
I'll say it. Morgan and I actually have the same blood type.
Wow. I don't know what my blood type is. I should probably figure that out.
You should find that out.
She's the ideal blood donor. Wow. We can use her to turn the cars in Cars transgender. I'd have to be a world-class airhead to get this question wrong. No problem. My birthday's...
Guys?
Well, this one's closer to my birthday.
But which one was on the profile?
Yeah, but this one's closer to mine because it's in November.
That's very good, but which one was on the profile?
This one's only 7 days away from mine, so I kind of want to click this one because then it would be a November birthday, which I like because that's my birthday month.
Serena, that's very sweet, but you need to press the one that was on the profile.
And if I fucking don't, what, does the game end? Does it kick me out? Does it blow up my computer? What are the consequences, huh? Of being a little silly? Of daring to dream?
Credit is a mechanic that will allow you to do better in this game. You want as much of it as possible.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what's happening? I'm becoming, this is my turning evil arc. I'm getting really aggressive. Writing down November birthday on list of Serena weaknesses? What the fuck? What do you mean?
It also blows up your computer.
Wait. How is having a November birthday a weakness? I think that's a strength. I think it makes me strong and wonderful to be born in November. Because that's the month that I was born. If you want to click an answer, just do it. No big deal. Apparently, my co-host will obliterate me with blasts and knives if I click on something. That's not the best thing to click on.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna murder you if you get even a single thing wrong here.
Oh.
No, if you want to press funny things for the bit, go ahead.
Perfect.
Good morning, Morgan Counselor. Thank you for your timely arrival and for taking on this public defender contract. If you're ready to speak to your client, you can proceed to Counseling Quarter 3C.
Is that what we're calling it now? You mean the interrogation room?
I'm sorry to have caused any confusion. My vocabulary is regularly updated to better reflect state standards.
Don't sweat it. I can't keep track of every new euphemism either. They could call it the involuntary wellness check room if they like. and change the way it makes a person feel. Sitting in a stifled box of one-way panels. Nothing to see but their own reflection, dully warped across gunmetal walls.
Morgan Counselor, can I help you with anything else?
Choices that progress the story forward will cause other options to shrink away when selected. Choices that will take the conversation down side paths and before returning to this point will not. Because of the article you read, you've unlocked an additional choice in this dialogue. Read and examine at every opportunity to build up your knowledge and get the most out of every conversation. What are you? Hey, desk, what did they call her? Desk manager?
Intake hollow.
Intake hollow? What are we?
This is the Yuri. No, I'm kidding.
Wow, why the disrepair? This one, right?
Yeah. That's the one you unlocked.
Yeah, okay, cool, because of all the good reading I did.
Yeah, you're good at reading.
I can read words, watch.
Serena unlocks preschool level reading.
I'm gonna skip the first one for now. No, the city's not terribly concerned with the lower wards, but this is a police station. I know the city. Okay, yep, got it. Why is it so goddamn dusty?
This facility is currently undergoing renovations.
Since when? The 60s?
It has been 22 months. Oh, since the timetable was last updated.
They really don't see a lot of action around here, do they?
It's one of my favorite bits in this entire thing. Just how quickly it gets worse.
I'm sorry for any inconvenience you might have encountered.
I'm adaptable. What about you? You ever gonna fix that crack?
Thank you for asking. It has not interfered with my work.
Well, that's all that matters, right? What are you? What are you?
I'm a smart user interface, proudly sold by Noble Electronics. Thank you for asking. If you're interested, I could send you a link with information about our subscription packages.
I don't want to hear about subscriptions. Haven't you ever yearned? Haven't you ever wanted to love Desk? Your name is Desk, right? Like, that's what it says?
Yeah, desk.
Desk, haven't you ever wanted to know the touch of a woman?
Should I send you a link with information about our subscription packages?
No. Sorry. That was a mean question to ask. That'll be all, thank you.
You'll find the counseling quarters past our homicide detective's office, through the door to your right.
Desk is that dead deer from Deltarune? She might not be dead. She might be, right behind you. Gulp.
She might be evil and fucked up.
Thanks. But I think it's just me for now, so could you go on break if you like?
Automated dependents do not take breaks, Morgan Counselor.
Then what were you doing before I walked in?
You'll find the counseling quarters past our homicide detective's office.
Hi, Zoe. Yeah, we're doing Of the Devil. I've never played this game. Through the door to the right. Thank you. This is your girlfriend's favorite game of all time. She's utterly obsessed with it. I've been told it's like Phoenix Wright with Yuri.
It's so good.
As opposed to Phoenix Wright, which is like Phoenix Wright with Yaoi. As opposed to Danganronpa, which is like Phoenix Wright with some kind of weird Yuri Yaoi mix. Where
It's
they
got a
like...
bear in it, I'm pretty sure.
Huh?
It's got a bear in it, I'm pretty sure.
I think the bear might be gay, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've played.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ads don't get breaks, and they don't get my jokes. But it's usually the humorless type that are the most fun to mess with anyway.
Eyes gone bad or something?
A voice. No. Voices come from down the hall. Compared to yours? Probably.
Yeah.
Thank God I stopped for directions. A building this empty, the desk could have just told me to follow the echoes. One voice sounds older, rougher, and decidedly low energy.
Appreciate you worrying about me.
God forbid I try to be serious. Well, the other rings with youthful indignation. And it's not like it's our job or anything. Definitely cops. And at this precinct, at this hour, they might be the only two living, breathing people in the whole complex. Because why else would you bother to print all that out?
Well, on Documenter 100, looks the same on a data pad.
Hi, Lily. This game fucks so heavy. I'm liking it so far, but I can't wait for it to actually get to the murder mystery part, which I assume will be there.
Anytime you question a suspect, you'll need to have a heavy file in hand. Makes them think you know them better than their priest, their mother, their
Big brother.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh, this guy's a fan of reality TV shows.
I hope to God that was a joke.
Big Brother, it's a reality TV show and nothing else.
Okay, that was a joke.
So, how many of those sheets were blank then? No red carpet tonight, officers?
Oh, sorry about that, ma'am. We don't keep many extra hands around at these hours. Probably faster to let the desk handle intake anyway.
There's no murder mystery, actually. It's just lesbian makeouts. Fuck! Why didn't you tell me? I would have played this like a year ago.
Yeah. Well, I had to keep you in realistic expectations, you know?
I see. But mostly cheaper. You the lawyer? I am. Morgan Esquire, pleased to meet you.
Same here, counselor. Kasim London. And the ball of sunshine here is my partner, Ara Reyes.
Ball of sunshine? She certainly is. Ha!
Sorry if you were kept waiting. Chatter between the departments has been hectic all night.
It's no trouble. Gave me time to enjoy my cigarette. Cigarette? Like tobacco? What are you, 80? She can't be more than a few years younger than me.
We're, the detectives in charge of this particular case. And it looks like tonight, so your humble guides to the illustrious homicide department. Apologies in advance for any cobwebs.
Wait, was it someone's birthday today? Did someone say it was their birthday and I didn't see it? This is unrelated, but whoever that was. Oh, was it Nero's birthday?
Oh my god, it was Nero's birthday. Oh,
Happy
god.
birthday, Nero. I think she left.
Yeah, gone.
Oh well. Better late than never. Pretty sure I've seen this London character around the courthouse before. He never struck me as more than just some old-timer. But I suppose being an old-timer is an accomplishment in and of itself in his profession. Sunshine is definitely a new face, though. Rigid in her posture and her attitude. That's right.
Women.
3 in the morning and her shirt still looks ironed. Freshly promoted, maybe? 2 whole detectives working at these hours? Sounds serious. Unless you were just the first to arrive on the scene.
No. We're not nearly that timely. Uniforms responded to the emergency calls within a few minutes.
Calls, plural. Must have been quite the commotion. Look around. You think we're the first to arrive for anything?
She's not wrong.
We were only tapped after circumstances at the scene indicated involvement with an ongoing investigation.
Our ongoing investigation. Not very subtle, is she?
Strago says we're gonna screw the one who's chuny as fuck, right?
I hope. If we're lucky. But I may as well bite at this point. So, you suspect that this client of mine is involved in some separate criminal activity?
Wait, do they really not? No. I guess they wouldn't put it in public defender's brief. Look, consider this a little professional courtesy. Fair warning, yeah? That's the Heartbreak Killer in that room.
And we've got the bastard dead to rights. So if you're kind, you'll help him plead it out.
Does ACAB include angry chuny chihuahua women?
Unfortunately, yes.
And yes, Lily, Reyes sucks so much.
Come on! Could fuck the cop out of her. Awful, awful.
It's so good.
And if you're smart, you'll pass this shitstorm onto some other night owl and go back to bed. I'm not feeling particularly kind or smart at the moment. So perhaps in the meantime, you'd be so polite as to fill me in about this Heartbreak Killer. They cover utilities of the rock you live under? Is there a problem?
You're seriously not familiar with HK?
Never heard of him. I've heard enough of him for a lifetime. That name has been plastered all over the city for weeks. Their crimes wavering between breaking news and urban legends. Their presumed goals flip-flopping from unadulterated anarchy to underappreciated vigilantism. At street corners, in the media, on the net, everyone's indulging in the exact kind of armchair detective speculation that I can't stand. But right now, I need to figure out exactly how much the police do or don't know. And when it comes to cops, I always get better results playing dumb than I do acting smart. I take it he's a repeat offender? Was it the killer part that tipped you off?
You must have at least heard about his MO. Media's gone crazy with.
You love how Morgan just lies to people? I don't like that. That was a lie. I do like it. Gotcha. Ha ha ha. Yuck, yuck, yuck. We have fun. Along with everyone else.
One bullet, straight through the heart. Body left to lie where it falls.
Hence the name. Heartbreak? Not exactly
You've got
creative.
A profile.
A profile? Okay, do we know these for sure? Like, maybe the Heartbreak Killer is like miserable every time they kill someone. Like they're like, I hate doing this, as they like stab a whole bunch.
Probably not into astrology.
And maybe like really loves getting caught.
And you can also check London and Reyes's profiles.
Oh, ho ho. That's the wrong one. May 5th. Oh, just like Star Wars. B+. Oh, you'll get an A next time, buddy. Keep studying. Photography, dive bar, bangs. Like the hairstyle?
Yes.
That's not bangs. That's side swept.
No, but he likes them.
Then why doesn't he have bangs? Stupid? Is he dumb?
Because he likes them in women.
Dislikes after hour work messages, listens to podcasts. Oh God. Fuck. That's rough.
Frequently running late. And then
Hold
you
on.
can click the bottom to return to the
That's not what I meant to do. That's the wrong. I'm gonna lose
The,
it.
the bottom of the phone always has the return button. So you can-
Shush! Don't spoil it.
It's not a spoiler.
No spoilers. A-. See, now Reyes, she knows what she's doing. Likes rice, limes, automotive history, dislikes liars. Lily, I don't think you two would get along. Cheap people. Small plates. I agree with this. Small plates are bad. Enjoys watching product reviews. Bad at Game of Chance. Right eye. Osiris Elite. Oh, she's modded.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's cool like that.
What evidence do I have?
Nothing yet.
A blurry picture of London and Reyes. Interesting. Maybe that will help me later.
But have you seen this?
Morgan, that's a picture of us.
Terms. Nope. Ooh, customized phone. Who's Fran?
Morgan time charm.
Who's Fran? Give me,
You don't have any store credit.
Give me. Oh, this is cute.
Yeah.
Backlog, settings, terms, the title. Close phone. But you could have crazy toxic Yuri. Yahoo! Yay! Yippee! Let's
Yeah, no,
all spoil
shut
who
up,
Fran
y'all.
and Sarah are.
Yeah. No, shut the fuck up.
Okay. Do
Not
it.
you, them.
No. Spoil it. See what happens. See what happens when you spoil the game. Let's see how this plays out. Come on. Do it. Mods, get ready. Load up those muskets.
Shall we?
Okay. Not exactly creative, but amidst the swirl of every other 100-word article out there, catchiness trumps originality.
What you won't read about online is that all 6 of HK's victims were shot by the same gun, without even needing to reload.
Horrible to say, I know, but 6 for 6? That's pretty good shooting, isn't it? Hitting the bullseye at the shooting range is good shooting. Doing it 6 times in a row is great. But shooting 6 people with accuracy like that?
It's a whole different beast.
Takes a certain kind of monster, a real freak. His pulse probably didn't even rise. I see. I'm gonna go with this one. Fran is adorable. Mods, kill! You almost make him sound like a machine. Is it possible that... No, it is not. There's no such thing as killer robots, madam. Of course, my mistake. So, all these androids marching in the military, those robots patrolling in police uniforms, those drones dropping firebombs from the sky. I guess they're all firing blanks.
Fair enough. Machines can kill, and they have been for decades. But they don't commit murder.
Right.
Evil like heartbreak is all organic.
That's a pretty terrifying thought. Should really start paying more attention to the news. Oh, I managed to miss 6 murders.
Well, you can only blame yourself for missing 5.
Pardon? You're still not getting it? HK's 6th victim was found a few hours ago, when we caught the son of a bitch red-handed. So, you're convinced that my client is this heartbreak killer, and tonight was just his latest crime? That's a serious accusation, with very serious consequences. I take it you have serious evidence to back that up? Pfft, I was being literal, counselor. Red-handed. When we found your client, he was covered in her blood. Well, that's not good, is it? What you say certainly sounds compelling. Is that lawyer talk for opening shut? But even if that's the case, how does one crime make him look good for 6 murders?
It's all there in the Discovery files. And the ARCs, of course.
Oh, just like Sonic Adventure 2!
I'm Kasim London. We're going to the ARC lunar colony.
That's how the HK killer blew up all those hearts. Using the arc reactor laser.
Join the local net on your phone and we'll turn over everything you need.
I'll bet. Thanks for that, Detective. I'll be sure to read it over. But if it's all the same, could I ask you two some questions while I've got you here? The hell kind of attorney wants to interrogate the detectives? This kind of attorney. You're just that pleasant.
Come on, sunshine. Not like we're gonna be punching out anytime soon, right?
Whatever. Let your client stew in interrogation all night for all I care. And Tara, you mean the counseling quarters?
We're at your disposal, counselor.
Whee! Okay. This is... I'm gonna go take a look at this. Loose wires, missing panels, and an aircon system that probably sweats more than the people it's supposed to cool. No room in the budget for making the office not look like shit, huh? I expected to find a lot of belt tightening at Homicide, but I didn't think their operation would be this bare bones. The princess craves her strong as fuck demon blade. It's so true. They've got a stunning clearance rate and they work fast. Guess the city sees that and just assumes their job is easy. Maybe their job is easy with our doting surveillance state eliminating so much of the footwork. I'm going to drink some water.
I'm also going to go get some water, so I'll be right back.
You'll also drink some water? Wow.
So tasty.
Unoriginal. You're strong as fuck demon water. You're literally drinking water. This is crazy. Is this allowed? Can everyone drink water this much? This might be bad for everyone. But if the wheels don't squeak, you don't get your palms greased. So, Homicide ends up as the only State Department with a shrinking budget. A dumping grounds for the police force's most unambitious and least popular.
I love that bit.
It's
Like,
gonna
yeah,
be
you two suck.
how embarrassing that that Morgan's being so mean to Reyes and is gonna have 100 Yuri moments with her later.
Oh, but we have yet to meet the most Yuri of them all.
Rudolph the Red Note.
Susie, the purple lesbian.
They're gonna call drinking water this. I'll invent a move called the Serena.
I'll invent a move called the Franklin.
You want to read this one?
Latest Noble androids receive warm. You fuck. Fucking hate you. Bolstered by a strong earnings report and surging sales of the Animate 16, Noble Electronics stock rose a stunning 3% this week to a new record high. While Noble's latest iteration has yet to surpass the sheer popularity of its predecessor, an increased profit margin has left Noble shareholders very enthused. Many investors were skeptical when, at their now infamous 2084 trade convention, Noble announced that the 16th line would be the first generation of androids to feature over 50% organic components. So-called warm androids, which at the time only saw demand in the health, senior, and childcare sectors, were looked down upon as impractical due to the increased maintenance, cost cuts, scratches, bruises, and the like. And while some critics voiced concerns that fringe religious or traditionalist groups might find warm androids controversial, more business-focused minds feared that Noble was alienating its customers in the industrial and military sectors in order to cater to civilian consumers users that viewed their androids from across the room and not from above the factory floor. Just a second. Water time.
The drinker. Yeah, how'd you like
However-
that water? Yeah, thirsty girl.
I just did the Saruni. Oh my god. However, as has often been the case in the last decade, Noble's doubters were proven wrong. The Animate 16 is poised to break profitability records, with no signs of slowing down. And many industry analysts predict that these once rare organic androids will completely replace their more robotic predecessors in daily life within the next 3 to 5 years. As described in the earnings report, much of the 16th line's success, and indeed the success of Noble's androids in general, can be attributed to the remarkable lifelike, personable charm of their products. And by all accounts, that charm can be attributed to the work of Noble's famed lead programmer, Dr. David Asher. Lead programmer is the understatement of the century, said Noble brand ambassador Lucy Dees on stage at the latest
Lucy
Noble
Dees.
Industry Weekend.
God, that's awesome that that's her name.
It's because of his Turing solution that every Noble product, from the sleekest assistants to the most advanced intensive care technician, are so beloved and trusted by our customers. While his reputation was on full display at the event, Dr. Asher himself was nowhere to be seen. He's always been reclusive, but he's become a genuine hermit in recent years. Are we really to believe he's still, hey fam, it looks like you're not logged into this device. Want to put in your account info so we can help you keep reading?
This has made me more viscerally angry than any other like satirical writing that's been in this game so far. This
Yeah,
nails
really good.
this nails the overly familiar tone that companies trying to get your information like use, and it pisses me off in the best way possible.
It's so good.
He's in the news again. It's no wonder. Can't spit it without
you gotta yell, my brother.
can't spit without it landing on a piece of Noble tech these days. Especially not where the state's involved. Don't know if they'll bite when it comes to warm androids though. For government use, they're just
What were people complaining about?
expensive, right?
They were complaining about the maintenance of organic parts.
Okay, I would argue that means both.
The fact that they bruise and they cut.
Yeah, but that means that it requires like that. You understand that if something is bruised and cut and damaged, it costs money to fix it and repair
Yes.
it.
No,
So
I
if
do
they're complaining that it's too frail, they're really complaining that it's too expensive.
Yes.
I get what you mean, and I'll say too frail, but I would argue both of these work as good answers.
I believe too expensive is meant to refer to base price in this case.
I see. Not upkeep. Hi, Charlie.
Yes.
How's it going? People are complaining
Like
about you
it's too
probably.
expensive to
Yeah,
even get
that's
one.
true. Everyone, chat, everyone get really self-conscious about all the things people are saying about you behind your back all the time. I love talking about Holly behind her back. It's one of my favorite activities.
I have a Tide stain removal pen in my hand, and I have the urge to eat it.
Hold on. 1 second. Let me go here, and then let me mute so that Holly can't hear me when I talk about her. Yeah, Holly loves eating Tide removal pens so much. It's kind of crazy that she loves eating Tide removal pens so much. It's like one of her favorite. Oh no, I forgot to unmute. Or I forgot to stay muted. I unmuted on accident. Anyway, all androids undergo wear and tear, especially if they're directing traffic or suppressing crowds. So if these warm androids bleed pink all over themselves every time they take a rock to the cheek, just an endless stream of bad photo ops waiting to happen. Music's kind of bumping.
This music bothered one of my partners because it has a phone vibrating in the back.
And your partner hates phones.
No, she stated that coming from a TV speaker, it sounded very real.
Okay, well, I don't know if I could really accept that as true from the person that loves eating Tide Pens. One of your most famous and well-established personality quirks.
Next to my love of crude oil.
Num 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 num. Shrimp can eat crude oil, right? Yes
I don't know.
Yes or false? Shrimp can eat crude oil?
I don't know.
Probably. Anyway, let's read. You shouldn't have cleaned up so much just for little old me, Detective London. Someone really needs to introduce this guy to a filing system. And just a stapler. Paper documents scattered about lazily alongside actual photographs. Either he's really old-fashioned or really paranoid about data leaks. And he doesn't look the paranoid type. Well, orderliness aside, some things are better in paper, I'll give him that. Barren, stark, and uninviting. This must be Reyes' desk. Keeping your workstation neat and tidy is admirable, but I can't spot a single mode of personalization. Is she so new she hasn't had time to unpack? Or is she really that uptight and boring? Both, maybe. Okay, nothing else jumps at me around here. I've got a better idea of who I'm dealing with, at least. What are shrimp supposed to eat? Other shrimp. Or whales, I forget. When a shrimp and a whale go at each other, it's actually a 50-50 chance that one of them will eat the other. It's just been really statistically lucky in all of existence, and so whales keep eating shrimp, even though shrimp have a 50% chance of also eating the whales every single time that this happens. Whales are so lucky. It's literally just luck. Every time a whale tries to eat a shrimp, it's a coin flip on whether or not they'll get eaten. And it's just been crazy that they've like landed on heads every single time as long as they've existed. Now I should have to check out the crime scene data. And now I need to check out the crime scene data. I should have been sent a link. You say something, Holly?
Oh yeah, no, they just keep getting away with that shit.
Yeah.
You've been granted access to state files regarding case KL 433511.
Yay. That's cool. I like that. That's great.
Reply C to confirm.
It didn't work. Game's broken. I'm hitting C and it's not working. What do I do?
Oh, come on.
I'm hitting it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, because it's capital. Hold on. Sorry. It's capital. Let me. Game's broken.
I dislike that you're doing this, and you're going to find out why in just a moment.
Confirm.
You need to reply C in order to confirm.
Am I talking to a person?
I am an automated dependent.
Ads are usually more polite.
Our personalities are tailored to suit our users' preferences.
So, the state likes you to be a little authoritarian?
You need to reply C.
C.
It's case sensitive.
That's what I'm saying! I was right!
It was mad you were doing that shit, because that's literally the bit they do here.
I beat him to it. I'm too fast. Oh, fuck. Are they gonna put me in jail like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, it's too fast.
His crime wasn't blowing up all of those government buildings. It was being too fast.
Yeah.
They were actually fine with the first part. Sonic the Hedgehog blows up government buildings, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Thank you. Link.
He come to
Me when I pick the third character in the Smash Bros roster.
hold on 1 second. Why is shit suck? Have you noticed why shit suck?
Shit do suck.
It's true. It's really true. One moment, everyone. All right, if I project from my phone. Even the library doesn't, so I gotta get a library card. I should get a library card so I have somewhere I can bike to. Oh, this is the crime scene.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the police have and what they think is important. So the murder weapon was a big comedy baseball bat. Oh. Seems like this vase got tossed aside at some point. It does look like a big comedy baseball bat though, doesn't it?
Meat.
A baseball bat made of meat?
Like a cartoonish meat thing.
No, it's a baseball bat. See, there's the handle, and then it goes like that. And yet there's not a scratch on it. Must be pretty damn durable. Isn't art supposed to be delicate? Maybe it's making a statement. Why can't I look at that thing over there? A stand-up mirror shattered and knocked over. Pale glass. No screens or cameras here. It's hit hard. Hard enough to come unattached from its arm while shards of glass were scattered. Or enough to land on the victim's body. What a mess. Fine, I'll look at the damn gun. The murder weapon, a revolver found right next to the body. 6 empty casings found in each of the 6 chambers, meaning the gun's been fired 6 times. Looks like the crime scene techs practically disassembled the damn thing. But all they found were fingerprints belonging to my client. So he was found by the police with the murder weapon right in front of the body. I don't even know where to start. Highly prejudicial would be an understatement. Hi Nara, welcome back. Lawyer maxing, it's true. The victim's body. Cause of death? Ballistic trauma. Class 4 blood loss. Atrium and aorta. Single gunshot wound to the heart in brief. Death was instantaneous. No injuries anywhere else. No blood or skin under her nails. Blood splatter, forensics, and all that other good stuff tells them that she was shot from there. So the killer was standing in the doorway when they fired. That's all the big ticket items. What about the security?
I need to stop you just to say you and Lenny just moved in together in Tomodachi Life.
Oh, wow. Life limitates art.
Yeah.
Make that, yeah.
Anyway.
It's not uncommon for people their age in a neighborhood like this, but no signs of forced entry only hurts my client's case. What about the rest of the room? There's not much else flagged here. The lounge chair that got thrown and whatever that is. Unidentified ceramic debris? Flag is irrelevant? That's their technical assessment? Guess even the crime scene techs weren't sure what to make of it. Okay. That's everything the police highlighted. But did I miss anything? I assume no, because there's nothing I can click on. Oh, I was wrong. I hit the control button and did that automatically. It's just a pill organizer. Looks like some immune adjusters. And NSAIDs and... Triprexisone, a synthetic glucocorticoid medication. Nailed it. Taken daily to reduce rejection symptoms like phantom pain and generalized itch. The autopsy said her talk screen was clear, but it's not like it matters. She could have swallowed every medication in the cabinet, every medicine cabinet in the city, and it still wouldn't change the cause of death. It's odd, but ultimately irrelevant. What is going on? You're so confused? It's a murder scene. It's like a crime scene. That's why there's a murder body on the floor. Someone has died. Oh wait, you're reading the dialogue on screen. You're actually stupid. At least you came to the conclusion and learned based on input that you saw happening on screen. So for that, you win. Everything else here is all very incriminating, but the kicker is everything that's not here. No out-of-place DNA, footprints, crumbs. Nothing points towards anyone except my client. Well, I've done more with less before. Not much more.
Can we break for 5 minutes? I gotta use the restroom.
Yeah, okay. We will be back in 5 minutes.
Cool.
Strung up like a kite, dumb, wicked and white. Love me in spite if I betrayed our lonely nights. Spent out like a light with no kiss goodnight. We never fight when I'm been a pretty long time. Been a pretty long time since you saw me last. Since I saw you last. Wonder if we met today, would it all end up the same? Would you take me for a ride? Would you toss me to the side? I wish I could talk to you. Put my chair right up there next to you and talk to you. Oh, baby. I wish I could talk to you. Pull my chair right up there next to you and talk to you. You're in my head more often than I want, more often than I want to tell you. She toss me to the side. I wish I could talk to you. Pull my chair right up there next to you and talk to you. Oh, baby. I wish I could talk to you. Pull my chair right up there next to you and talk to you. You're in my head more often than I want, more often than I want to tell you. You're in my head more often than I.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know that Holly's back. I think she's still gone for 100 years. But that's okay. On the bright side, never heard of Ricky Montgomery's song? I like Ricky. I went to go see him live like a decade ago. He's good. He's a good artist. Anyway, Lenny agreed to go pick up Hawaiian barbecue, so I will be getting Hawaiian barbecue for dinner. And I don't want to preemptively yippee, but a Yahoo might be in order at any moment. Vi, if you ever do come visit, we're gonna get so much good food, it's gonna make you feel insane. You're gonna eat food that New Zealand could never even comprehend. Yippee!
You're a companion on the deck, standing ready for your changing the sun position.
Kasane Teto's so cool. I should get Kasane Teto on my stream sometime. I think she'd be willing. We're still eating on Holly, but we can go back here now. Sorry to everyone that was listening to the music. You get nothing anymore. It's so fucking hot in my room. Oh god, I'm dying. Teto would love Appleman. It's true. Does anyone know what the deal with Teto being a pear is? I keep seeing people make Teto into a pear, and I don't know the history behind that, and I don't want to look it up on account of I don't want to. Does anyone know why Teto becomes a pear? If you know, leave a comment. Email me. Email me if you know why Teto is a pear. Email me a comment. Gonna have to sing for my supper this time. I'm always singing for supper. Every night I'm out singing for supper. I go to Chili's and I find a table and I sing a little song and then I steal their chocolate lava cake and run. And that's called a transaction. She's out there hustling. I'm getting my money up. Oh, I wonder if a new dumpling place opened up nearby. I wonder if they have. Probably not. Maybe they do. I want to try it. There's a new dumpling place nearby. I want to try going there and seeing their food. It was just a random image that blew up for no reason. Oh. It's so damn hot in my room, chat. I'm not gonna make it. If I die, bury me with my Steam controller. And if anyone wants it, they can't have my Steam controller. Bury me with it. Do you hear that? Do you hear those trackpads? You hear those trackpad clicks? Can't get that shit on a Pro controller. Yes, I have a Steam controller. I have a Steam controller. That is a true statement. That I have a Steam controller. Is it the old one? It is a controller made by Steam called the Steam controller, and it has trackpads on it. And there is buttons on it as well. Don't ask how many analog sticks. We love Steam controllers. I like it too. I really want the new one, but I have an old Steam controller. What makes a Steam controller different from a regular controller? Better analog sticks, touchpads. Steam just makes good quality products in general. You have the old one too? Yeah, it's great. I love it. Listen to this. Listen to that click. Hi, Roman. Welcome in. Holly said she's going to be a few more minutes. Dare I turn on the fan? I can't turn on the fan. It would ruin the audio quality. We still have to do the exhibition match? Fuck, I haven't played Guilty Gear in like 2 months. Maybe I can use a regular controller and you can use Steam controller Vi. Turn on the fan, it's fine, you'll forgive me. It doesn't matter because I won't forgive myself, so I can't do it. On account of I would never forgive myself for it. I could be your Homer, I could be your Bart, I can be whatever everybody, Marja. I ran out of things to say. Sorry, there's no more words. I have nothing at this point. I've said every combination of words that I'll ever come up with. And also the sentence explaining that I've said every combination of words that I'll ever come up with. So now I'm just going to be this morose and silent. We should have a Guilty Gear night where we all suck at it. I used to do Strive Saturdays where we'd play every Saturday stream. But it's been a minute. Hello, Badman Twitch. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my co-host to get back. So I'm distracting chat. Mostly play Grand Blue? Yuck. Icky. The only good fighting games are Guilty Gear Strive and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. That's great. That's great, Magot. Oh! FAST. I thought that said FAT. Grand Blue has so many lesbians. So does Strive. Elfelt is there. Honestly, the only reason I even play Strive is for Elfelt. She got me in. I only play. The only character I know how to play is Elfelt, and she's the only character I give half a shit about. And Bridget, I guess, but mostly Elfelt. Wow, activity on my Tumblr. Someone liked my post. But it's not my post. It's a post I reblogged. So it means nothing to me. They butchered Testament in the 2.0? No! Wait, actually, that might be good, because that means I might be able to win. Yay! Yahoo! Bridgelt, thoughts? I think that Bridget, May, and Elfelt, and also Unica now, are all in a polyamorous relationship, and all love women. And each
You're
other.
damn right. I apologize for taking so long.
I forgive you, because I am the forgiving streamer.
You're the nice.
Hi, Sinta. Welcome back on your alt account. They put jam in, and that makes you happy. Every character in Guilty Gear are all kissing each other. Every woman in Guilty Gear are all kissing each other. I should have said that. Anyway.
Well, no, every character is kissing each other except for Axel Lowe.
Every character is also women, by the way.
Yeah.
Hope this helps. Okay. Are we moving?
Yeah, let's do it.
I do have to warn you, Lenny did go to get Hawaiian barbecue, and so I'm gonna have some food in I'm gonna have a lunch type situation in 20 minutes or so.
That's fine. We can stop then.
We'll see. Who the hell's messaging me at this time of night? First person who comes to mind is... I suppose it could be something important. That's cute.
Red.
What couldn't wait until morning?
Good news, of course. Got a job for you.
That's a pretty cheery way to tell me you violated parole.
Not that kind of job. Besides, I've been covering my tracks. This is something different. Kind of thing I can't handle with just a keyboard and phishing scheme. I need you to sue my gym team.
Not that kind of lawyer, sorry.
Hey, at least let me finish.
What did they do?
Make me run laps.
Not illegal.
Let me finish. They made me run laps. Even though I said I had a stomach ache.
Said.
Gotta be like youth endangerment. Depraved indifference or some kind of shit.
Sounds like you've already got a strong case. Try self-representing this time.
What's with the blow off?
Nice phrasing.
Oh wow, I'm laughing so hard right now. See?
Is that your mugshot?
I wasn't gonna not get a copy of my mugshot and use it as a reaction.
Glad you found a use case. But I'm working right now, so...
Anything cool?
A homicide.
Oh, cringe. Wait, what kind of homicide? Is it HBK?
Is that the kind of morbid thing? Kids your age talk about?
Teens my age. And yeah, we can read. Compared to the corrupt shit in the headlines, old-fashioned murder like Hardy B is like quaint.
It's not heartbreak.
And why'd you take the job, lol? You see the 98% conviction rate as a challenge or something? You taking up lost cause probe nose work?
It's pro bono.
That was autocorrect.
You know they gave lit homework for a reason, right?
This is borderline concerned nagging. Maybe you really are a bleeding heart. Or just a sucker.
I'm not a sucker.
Nice phrasing, lol.
You should go to bed, Fran.
Tomorrow's Sunday. I can stay up if I want.
Tomorrow is Sunday. Because today is Saturday.
What's with the Carpe Diem shit?
It's nearly 4 a.m., kid. You've got school in like 3 hours.
Shit.
Repeat offenders may be good for business, but that kid's bad for my blood pressure. Important text message, I take it? Just your typical teenage drama. So then, if you wouldn't mind filling me in on a few details. By the way, I couldn't help but notice that you're light on staff. It's 3 in the morning. Were you expecting a parade? I thought there'd be at least a few androids around.
Aren't many androids in any police station this week. Not while the brass is renegotiating contracts.
Contracts with Noble?
Good guess.
Hardly. They're the biggest. Hardly. They're the biggest robotics corp there is. Could spend all day in Center City without leaving their office's shadow. Yes, we're very fortunate to have them headquartered here.
Saves us some money on shipping, at least. But these talks never last that long. I'm sure they'll be back to writing checks for Noble ads by the end of the month.
Even with Noble pushing those warm androids? Warm. Yuck. May as well call it the adult line.
Might see him in the bigger departments or out on patrol, but not around these offices. Warm or cold, there's no such thing as an android detective. Yet.
Any day now?
It's up to you.
Guess we should be expecting those any day now.
Maybe android lawyers, too.
Get some android politicians in and we'll have the full set. Get real. People might like ads who do what they're told, but they despise ads who tell them what to do.
I'm not so sure. Cameras, sensors, satellites. We already get all our facts from machines. Give it a few more years, it might make sense to let machines do the investigating too.
The police union wouldn't let that happen. She'd need to specify it. It's the only real union there is anymore. That's awful. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is scary. Hold on. Checking my phone here, and I have to say, you've done a pretty admirable job keeping the details of HK's crimes a secret. The less reputable sites are doing some real journalistic acrobats trying to piece together a story. Yeah, top 11 theories on who hurt HK was a real weighty read.
It's not just journalists, though. All kinds have been emboldened. The freaks that HK's managed to bring out of the woodwork in just a few weeks.
Can you blame them, though? I mean, he's a genuine serial killer. Repeat offenders in general are an endangered species, but he's gotten away with... We know what he's gotten away with! Take a look around us, Detective. National DNA registry is robust enough the cases never go cold. Cameras on every street, a phone on every citizen. Violent crime at an all-time low and clearance rates at an all-time high. But you're gonna spout some alt-pol bullshit about invasion of privacy? No, I'm not. People are safer now than any other time in history, detectives. So when someone like Heartbreak does come along...
Good point.
London's trying to look like he can laugh it off, but pressure from the higher-ups must be reaching its peak. They want, maybe need, to see someone charged, and that... makes them predictable. Yeah, well, even if there's nothing standard about HK, Department SOP still dictates we starve the media for case details.
That way, when we do feed them, they're grateful for whatever scraps they get.
Jax. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
What?
Someone in my TikTok chat who's like a regular just asked what game this is.
Oh,
Heartbreaking.
oh, buddy.
Oh
Buddy,
no. This is the worst day. This is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is Kingdom Hearts 2. This is Nier Automata. Heartbreaking,
Grand
you
Theft
say? The killer.
This is Grand Theft Auto 6.
I see, of course. It is Grand Theft Auto 6. They made it into a mystery murder visual novel. It's of the devil, Jax. But we can't take all the credit this time around. Homicide's tight-knit and tight-lipped, but it's not like there's much information for us to leak in the first place. And why is that? Because none of the shootings were caught on the opt-in crime surveillance system. How is that even possible? I know there are some rough areas in the lower wards, but Optics is watching every other street in the entire city. You're saying you haven't seen this killer on camera once? You think we'd let him kill 6 people if we did?
I understand your concern, ma'am, but optics is only what it says in the name. Private surveillance system signing up to feed into the state's security network. It's not perfect, just another one of the many public safety tools in our belt.
It's not meant to be perfect. It's meant to help us solve crimes. Or at least act as a deterrent. One would hope so. Fact chance, deterrents are for war rooms and board meetings. Anyone crazy or desperate enough to commit a crime in a city like this couldn't care less about anything as vague as the consequences of their actions.
It's like a safety blanket, one with very few holes left. But it does have holes. Patching up those remaining holes takes effort, and that effort usually means rebooting the system. There's all kinds of technical details and digital bureaucracy involved. But the end result is that there are occasional localized blackouts. And the math used to schedule them is not impossible to predict.
I see. But those windows of opportunity are small and short. Taking advantage of them requires specific knowledge. You'd need to be involved with law enforcement, pub data, or city planning. They'd have mentioned it if my client was a cop, and he wouldn't have needed a public defender either. His file says he's modded for heavy mouse manipulation, not tech interfacing, so that just leaves city planning. So does he work construction for the city?
HK's only ever struck at times and locations where optics would be down. Even with the devil's own luck, it can't possibly be coincidence.
Wait, so you're saying when this woman was killed, yeah, there was a blackout from around 8 to 9 tonight. Right on schedule, so to speak. And it included the area surrounding the victim's apartment. Well, what about DNA from the other crime scenes? Was my client a match? Dan the Thorn, thank you. Dante Thorn, I can read. Dante Thorn, thank you so much for the follow. This guy looks like a London to me. Yeah, London-ass character design. The devil mention, so true.
There's been no blood, no saliva, no suspect DNA at any of the crime scenes.
No footage and no forensics?
Also, no motives, tampering, or witnesses. It's been like hunting a damn ghost. We didn't even have a murder weapon.
Until now. Finally, a lucky break for the boys in blue.
Scanners, cams, drones, forensics. No matter how you dress it up with tech, all detective work relies on one basic assumption. People make mistakes. But HK is the kind of monster who doesn't make mistakes. Only reason we even caught him tonight was because he finished what he had set out to do all along.
So, was my client on the list of suspects before tonight? Weren't you listening? There was no list of suspects.
We questioned some X's, a few CIs. Someone even spoke to one or two unlisted at some point. Nothing came of it. There was talk about starting on some kind of psych eval or something, but I never expected much to come of that. There's just not enough there to work with.
In other words, the only thing they could have to link my client to those killings is the murder weapon. If I can jostle that keystone, then the rest of their case should start to come loose as well. I saw the time of death was 9 p.m. on the autopsy. But do you have a timeline for the rest of the night's events? Can't trust much of what comes out of his mouth. But we've managed thanks to less biased sources.
And we're pretty confident about what we've been able to piece together from their statements.
So, they've interviewed witnesses? Sounds eerily similar to real police work. The suspect and his girlfriend were arguing loudly with one another starting around 8 p.m.
Neighbors were very clear about that part. Couldn't wait to tell us about all the happy couple's domestic problems.
Everyone in the building knew they'd been fighting for weeks.
As you probably gathered from what you saw in the arcs, there was a struggle. Furniture turned over, glass shattered. But things go quiet sometime before 9 p.m. And then there's a gunshot.
Scrubbers are still scrubbing, looking for audio from the area to get a timestamp. But we heard from enough concerned citizens to be pretty damn sure about the time.
Right. Emergency services got a burst of calls from the block shortly after 9 p.m. No one seemed to recognize the sound for what it was. But the silence that followed was pretty universally alarming.
Officers arrived at the street at 9:08 p.m., established a perimeter, entered through the open front door at 9:10 p.m. And then they find your client, crouched over his dead girlfriend, his hand covered in blood. At which point, they moved to secure the scene and the suspect. Sorry, did you say his hand, singular?
Your client's modded. Cybernetic right arm.
How modded are we talking about here? Registered with the HOW 85 Habilis, industrial grade looks like. Says here he's spec'd for dexterous manipulation of up to class 4 KPA, which means a minimum grip strength of, well, basically, he could crush your neck without even gritting his teeth. Considering a career change? No, it's not that, it's just... Your eye must be very sensitive for you to put the patch back on each time. And here I thought you just had a 14-year-old sense of fashion. You think a cop would cover up her dominant eye because it was fashionable?
I actually thought the same thing the first time we met.
You what?
She's so toony.
I know.
But getting back on track, that arm of his has been in the shop for some time now. He can't work without it. When it got tight.
The arguing?
Yeah.
When did he put his arm in for repairs?
8 days before HK's first victim was killed.
Well, no chance they'll be willing to chalk that up to coincidence.
Your client was arrested on the scene after a preliminary scan found his fingerprints on the revolver. And no one else's.
A revolver? What kind?
The old kind. The real old kind. That's you.
More specifically, a Calver M54, 6-chambered, 10mm. Calver? How retro?
You don't know the half of it. We're talking steel chamber, real gunpowder, mechanical firing pin. And no tag.
No tags? How is that? Just how old are we talking here?
Yeah. 24/7 location data, timestamped trigger pulls, safeties coded to owner biometrics. For the past 3 decades, tags have made shooting crimes very unambiguous.
So you're claiming my client used some kind of antique to commit these crimes? How else do you think he would have gotten away with this 5 other times? If he had tried to buy a gun legit, he'd probably fail the very first psych check. And even jailbroken pieces are only good for so long before update withdrawal sets in. So then, M54, that's
Model year 2050.
a 30-year-old gun. Well, that sure complicates things, doesn't it?
In some ways, sure. But pre-tagging firearms are rare. Gotta be less than 1,000 of them left in the whole country, and fewer still compatible bullets.
The ammunition would have to be over 30 years old, too.
The novelty of his weapon has kept us in the dark so far. But now that we have our hands on it, it's gonna put him away for good.
Archive department complained loud as hell about how deep they had to dig, but with the protocols they found, the tech were able to match the rifling marks on all 6 bullets to the gun your client was found with. Rifling marks?
Bullets fired from guns that are old are marked by the barrel shape.
So if all 6 bullets had the same rifling marks, we know they were all fired by the same gun.
It's not as plug and play as tags are, but it's equally precise science, I assure you.
I've heard that that's actually not very precise science. I've heard that rifling marks are a little bit iffy.
And if that's not damning enough, the spent casings from the other 5 shootings were still in the chamber.
Without even needing to reload.
The Calvary your client was found with is the gun HK used to kill 6 women. No way to lawyer around that.
Oh yeah, well what if I do this? And just start jumping to the side really fast. An untagged gun. Just being anywhere near a weapon like that could warrant your arrest. Being found by the police over a dead body with an untagged gun used at 5 other crime scenes is just... To summarize then, you believe that my client fought verbally, then physically with his girlfriend, and then he retrieved this weapon and shot her? Yeah, pretty much. How did he look when the officers found him? Guilty. How was his affect? Quiet, detached, stiff.
Not exactly the picture of a grieving partner.
That reaction may have lost him some points with the cops, but beyond that, people react to loss in all kinds of unusual ways. And so long as the police are suspicious of you, there's no right way to grieve. So, how about the basics? What exactly is my client being charged with?
Your client, Carlos Baker Flatt, was arrested on the scene at 9:50 p.m.
Using his middle name already, they really do think he's a serial killer.
The charge being the first-degree murder of his girlfriend, a Miss Diane Dawn.
First degree, that's...
Increasingly rare.
to say the least. It's rare for us to get handed anything but crimes of passion around here. City's goddamn near more camera than people, so you gotta be really, really stupid to try to get away with murder. Well, Heartbreak's gotten away with it 6 times. So what's that make him? 5 times, and that makes him insane.
I was gonna go with extraordinary.
Let's split the difference and say he's extraordinarily insane. But nut jobs like that aren't renowned for their ability to think ahead. So what makes you think this was premeditated? How about the fact that he stalked and killed 5 other women as a warm-up? A warm-up?
5 previous bullets, 5 previous victims. None of them knew each other, lived near each other, worked in the same fields. Weeks of digital autopsies crawling up and down their online profiles.
Welcome to the amazing digital
digital autopsy! Nothing.
So this serial killer chose his victims at random, and they have nothing in common? Yeah, nothing in common at all, other than they all look like cousins.
The physical similarities are striking. All 5 prior victims were young women with brown hair and eyes, about the same height, comparable weight.
Well, those features aren't exactly uncommon, couldn't it be? A coincidence? If you really believe that, you should quit your job and start buying lotto tickets. HK's got himself a type. Anyone can see that. You really gonna try and tell me you don't see the resemblance? A young woman, brown hair, brown eyes. Can't tell how tall she is from a portrait, but I can take the hint. So you think what, exactly? That Carlos Flat wanted to kill his girlfriend so badly he went out and shot 5 other women first? Hey, if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits. Then you put the shoe on the...
What Sunshine means is that it's not uncommon for killers to displace their violence from people close to them onto outlets with fewer consequences.
Drifters, loners, strangers, workers.
He was probably building up the nerve for tonight by first practicing on these other similar women.
Or he's just so far gone that he can't tell the difference anymore. It's not the worst theory in the world, but it doesn't fit. They want to claim those previous victims were practice runs, dress rehearsals for tonight's main event. But if that were the case, there'd have been signs of hesitation, nerves. There'd have been mistakes. On top of it, guns are impersonal, execution shots even more so. There's no sadism or hatred or intimacy in a single bullet to the heart. Killing your girlfriend or her lookalikes usually is, if nothing else, a lot less sterile. Oops. If you ask me. I would know. I've killed so many girlfriends you wouldn't believe it.
They called me the Yuri Killer.
Thanks to the chat detectives, I think I understand the background well enough now. Candidly, I see the same strokes you do, and the picture it paints isn't pleasant. But even so, it seems a bit unrefined to be brought before a judge, don't you think? Hey, it's only our job to catch the bastard. The DA is the one who gets the conviction. Besides, we're not exactly going to have to work hard to convince anyone of his guilt. And why is that? Because we found a handwritten confession at his desk. Well, that's, unexpected. I'm sorry, and you're now telling me that he wrote a confession? Has it been verified?
Not yet. We have to muscle past everyone in fraud and disinfo to get to the front of that line.
Why bother? The note's covered in his fingerprints.
There's a copy in the discovery data, but I should warn you. It doesn't exactly make for light reading.
I'll have to manage somehow. I need to see this confession for myself.
Sorry for everything. Can't say it enough. Didn't mean to hurt you or do what I did. Did not want any of it to happen. Can't stay in control when I get mad. When I'm not in control, I hurt people without meaning to. Wish I hadn't broken them. Didn't mean to at first, but I was hurting. I wanted you to hurt too, but didn't want to hurt you. Words aren't enough, I know that now. I'll take responsibility and do what I've been avoiding. Please forgive me.
He never technically said I murdered people, so it's not a confession. Checkmate. That was difficult to read. Barely legible, in fact. Well, got a spin on that? No need. But it's a confession. Not a confession that he signed, though, is it?
Not yet.
And not one he intends to sign anytime soon, considering that he asked for representation. Yeah, the most wanted man in the city asked for a lawyer, and got you. Guess you're both lucky. Hardly. I just happened to be awake when the call went out. But I'm not so flush with work that I can afford to turn tail now. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go and speak with my client. What? He's not still handcuffed in there, is he?
Look, counselor, with all due respect, we have strong evidence pointing to that man being responsible for 6 murders. 2 hours or so in cuffs isn't cruel or unusual. And that's for your safety as well.
It's kind of you to worry, but I doubt I'll be in any danger. He's killed 6 women. None of them were redheads. Seriously, though, I'd like to speak with him alone now. Camera's off if you don't mind.
Mike's on or off is your call, counselor. But we'll be watching the feed from right outside in case anything happens. And the cuff, that is, stays on.
That worried about me? How chivalrous.
Yeah, my armor's practically blinding.
Gross. I'll start up the unlock cycle.
Counselor, just one last word of advice. If you have any interest in his well-being, I'd suggest you help him sign that confession.
Not a bad idea. I do get paid either way. But the defense part of a defense attorney isn't just for show, Detective.
I mean it. 6 people dead is one thing, but he's also caused weeks of widespread terror and public unrest. Putting it another way, he's made the state look bad. That's a capital crime if there ever was one. And even if the death penalty is not actually on the table these days, I can guarantee he's not gonna like whatever rehabilitation plan they draw up for him. Look, I've seen the virtual work release program in person, and it's...
Being challenged before the Supreme Court.
Yeah, sometime in the next decade, maybe. Just remember, a plea deal might feel like a loss for you, but if it keeps him from... well, that's probably a win for your client, right?
Prison sentences are generally lighter for those who plead guilty, that much is true. It saves the courts a great deal of time and money, and they show their gratitude with reduced sentencing. But no one will ever be grateful towards a heartbreak killer. Anyone convicted for killing 6 people, they'll never rest their minds another day in their life. Door.
And here, I think, is where we can
Call
we
it
can
for
come to
today?
a pause, considering you're about to have
A
Your
delicious
lunch.
Hawaiian barbecue meal. It's true.
hell yeah.
Thank you all for watching. I'm really into this. This is fucking awesome. This game is really cool.
You like it? You like it?
Yeah, it's great. Dude, no, it's
Yay, I'm
no.
glad.
I don't like well-written Phoenix Wright with women. Come on, grow up.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you all for
that makes me
watching.
so happy. Oh, you're gonna love part 2 of this.
I gotta find a way to scrounge together $10 so I can buy the rest of the game.
You know what? I will buy it
No.
so we can share it on the Steam fan.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I
Well,
will buy it.
Yay! And then tomorrow I'll be back with maybe more Resident Evil 4, and then Friday we're back with more Resident Evil Requiem over on Vi's stream. Billions must play of the devil. It's true. It's very true. Thank you all for watching.
It's so fucking good, y'all.
Yeah. Say bye, Holly.
Bye.
stars are in my eyes and kisses make you cry. Smiles turned out misleading and memories a lie. I've got my house surrounded. I know I'm in there. Come out with both my hands up and don't make me come in and get me. Don't make me come in and get me. Don't make me come in and get
I'm that first person they talk about in all the books. I'm that perspective you cannot doubt. See how I look. Control the narrative reliably. Baby, it's all about me. And I wrote the book about throwing the book at those who don't do it by it. So now I'm holding myself hostage. Stockholm lusters looks like justice, and enough lefts don't make the right, but two wrongs, two old man, Sun Tzu would love this. Beating my dead high horse off the high road to low ground, cause if you shake your fist at snakes and grass, it looks like punching down. So God forbid I'm seen just as an average human being. I mean, imagine if protagonists just died in the first scene. I'm the gap between a tragedy and comedy. Don't come at me, I'm the main character and you have to like me.